What's up, bookworms? So I just now finished The Men Who United the States by Simon Winchester, and right off the bat, this book's gonna get a 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely love this book and how it encapsulates American history, the American story, and the American dream all in this one book. And this book was really, really good. I actually borrowed this book from Olive Warner Memorial Library here in Oklahoma. And utilizing my Libby app, I was actually able to do this book as a combination of the physical book, the ebook, and the audiobook. And Simon Winchester actually narrates this book himself. And I absolutely love listening to him as he's narrating this book because it was almost like a blast to the past and a lot of nostalgia whenever you hear his voice. Because as soon as you hear him speak, you'll realize that you've heard his voice 1,000 other times in either a Discovery Channel, an Animal Planet, a History Channel, a National Geographic video. His voice is so familiar, and I looked up and I couldn't find out which of these shows or which of these videos he narrates. But as soon as you hear him speak, you'll know that he narrates one of those. And so this book was really good, like I said, and it actually entails a lot of the American history and how the United States came to be united. And so it starts off with names that are known and a lot of other names that are lost to obscurity. And so I'm talking about like Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Edison, Lewis and Clark. And then you have these other unknown names like Thomas McDonald, John Stevens, and who else did he name? Clarence King. And it brings to the forefront a lot of the things that these people did and a lot of their accolades and what they contributed to uniting the states. And so this book is really, really good. It talks about all the different resources that were involved, like wood and metals and water. And it talks about the waterways and how all the different ways that the United States became united by utilizing these different routes, by utilizing trains and railways. And it talks about the railroad barons. And it's really, really good. And it talks about the automobiles and asphalt and the roadway systems, and it even brings it up to the modern times and how the internet unites us. And so definitely a 10 out of 10 for The Men Who United the States by Simon Winchester. If you guys haven't added this to your TBRs, it's definitely something you guys are going to want to do if you love nonfiction or history or American history. This is my first book by Simon Winchester, and I actually plan on getting more of his books and adding them to my TBR because I absolutely loved his writing style and the way he cites his sources and everything. And he does a lot of really good research, and he does a lot of really good detail and in-depth graphics. And this, like I said, definitely that 10 out of 10 for The Men Who United the States by Simon Winchester. In the meantime, bookworms, let's get out there and carpe some libro.